Good afternoon. Welcome to Barbarian Law, the YouTube channel. My name is Kareem Ashkur. I'm the managing partner of Barbarian Law, and today I want to speak to you about the conversations I'm having with clients. Obviously, nothing confidential I will speak about, but it's very general conversations, and I can tell that when I'm thinking about something or when I'm having a conversation about something, those are likely the same conversations that I'll be having in other rooms. So I'll start with the first conversation I had earlier today was with a real estate litigation lawyer. And I asked him, I said, there's some people have been calling me about what can you do if you have a negative equity in your house? What does that mean? Is when your mortgages, maybe one mortgage, two mortgages, three mortgages, the value of those exceed the equity that you have in your home. So if you think that when you sell your house, that you won't be able to discharge your mortgages, what happens? Who's responsible for that debt? So I asked him, what would you do in those type of situations? And he said, we don't even take on those type of clients because there's nothing you can do. The best advice for those kinds of people is to settle it mutually as soon as possible, because that'll save you the legal fees. Because by the time they go through the lawyer, they go through power of sale, it's going to add on a lot more legal fees, and you will have to be responsible for not only a potential shortfall, but you can mutually agree to maybe decrease the shortfall. So I don't do litigation. So if someone calls me that type of situation, there's some clients I have, there's second, third mortgages, and eventually, like, what's the advice I have to them is the same advice I have to everybody, which is sell, right? Sell your property, right? Have we peaked in real estate? We're peaking right now. You know why we're peaking is because I'm becoming a real estate agent. I'm becoming a real estate agent. That's how you know we've peaked. So why am I doing this? It's because by the time a real estate deal gets to my desk, the agreement of purchase and sale has already been agreed. There's nothing I can really do as the real estate lawyer to address any of the issues, right? Is there a financing condition? Is there a condition about if the neighbors are doing something unseemly, can you get out of the contract that you find out later? If any reason comes up, for example, if the agreement of purchase sale is already agreed to, I can't do anything as the lawyer. So I become a real estate agent. I can ensure that the clients are protected, you find good sellers, good buyers. Like, I'm only gonna work with sellers because I wouldn't recommend buying to anybody right now, because based on what I've seen is the market is down, because look at how many pre-construction condos are going up. And a lot of the clients that have been calling me about negative equity are in pre-construction condos, right? There's clients I've heard ranging from losing $100,000 to more than $400,000 in money that they've lost. See, I get choked up when I think about it, but they've lost all that money. And some clients are more wealthy, they can afford it. But if you can't afford to close, a real estate contract is one of the most set in stone things, and it's easy to sue you for. So actually, somehow, after 4 years in Barbarian Law, every single one of my deals has closed. I have never had a deal that doesn't close. I've never had to refer a deal out to litigation. So I want to take those skills that I've built in residential real estate and apply it to be a real estate agent, right? So I'm writing the course at Algonquin College. Back to school. And so I'll keep you updated how that journey is going. Obviously, I will still be doing Barbarian Law. This is a project I believe in firmly. However, one of the better things about being a real estate agent is now I can sell my own business. I can list my own business, and if I pay a commission on the sale of my business, it's going back to me. So that's a good reason to become a real estate agent. Even if you sell your own house, if you become an agent and buy your own house, then it's a good investment. I've been seeing that in my understanding that the only way to make money in Canada is through real estate. So people making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and so obviously I'm joining at a bad time where we've already peaked and house prices are going down. However, I don't think people really understand the gravity of the situation, in that if you look at a graph about income in Canada compared to where the housing prices are, this is very unsustainable. And this is not the first time I've said this. However, I think you see that always, like, people have more debt in Canada than other places. The cost of groceries is increasing. The cost of gas is expensive. right? Our exports to the US have decreased. So all these things led me to believe that house prices are going down. So as a real estate agent, my pitch would be simple, like sell your house. If you can sell your house for like $1 more than you bought it for, just sell it. If you can sell it for more than what the mortgages are on it, just sell it. So it's not going to be that difficult. And so it's a difficult conversation to have, but I'm telling everybody, it's the same conversation I have with everyone, that just sell your house, wait a year. I'll probably be done all the courses in 2 months, and then list it with me, and I'll do your legal closing costs for free. Okay, that's my pitch. You give me the commission, I'll cover the closing costs. Okay, so Barbarian Law is expanding, and keep up, and we'll let you know what's going on in the real estate market moving forward.